You do not have an execution problem, you have a drag problem. A lot of people call themselves lazy when that is not even close to the truth. They are not lazy, they are overloaded, distracted, emotionally tangled, and buried under invisible resistance. I learned this the hard way. There were seasons when I looked busy all day and still felt like I was losing. The calendar had blocks, the goals were written down, the intentions were real. But the work that mattered kept getting pushed, not because I did not care, because every move felt heavier than it should. Open the laptop, too many tabs. Sit down to write, no clear target. Try to build momentum, a dozen options competing for attention. And underneath all of it, something deeper, that quiet resistance you do not want to admit. What if this does not work? What if I put this out there and it falls flat? What if I actually try and find out I am not as good as I think? So you call it procrastination. But procrastination is often just misdiagnosed drag. That is the trap. Most people try to fix execution with more pressure, more discipline, more guilt, more self-criticism. But if your engine is dragging 100 pounds of hidden resistance, discipline alone will not save you. It just makes you feel broken. Here's the counterintuitive part. The problem is often not your work ethic. The problem is friction you have normalized. Drag can look like physical clutter, a messy desk, a chaotic desktop, a phone that keeps stealing your attention. Drag can look like ambiguity. You say you want to make progress, but on what exactly? What is the next move? What does done look like? No clarity means no clean execution. Drag can look like overwhelm. Too many projects, too many inputs, too many open loops. When everything matters, nothing moves. Drag can look like distraction. You tell yourself you are researching, tweaking, getting ready, but really you are avoiding the hard thing. And sometimes drag is emotional, fear of being seen, fear of doing it badly, fear of choosing one path and letting the others die. That kind of drag is heavy because it hides behind smart language. It sounds strategic, but it is really avoidance with better branding. So here's the shift. Stop asking, why am I so lazy? Start asking, what is making this harder than it needs to be? That diagnostic question, like, it changes everything, because now you are not attacking your identity. You are diagnosing the drag. And once you name the drag, you can remove it. That is how execution starts to come back. Not through shame, through clarity. Here's what I want you to do today. Take 5 minutes, not an hour, 5 minutes. Write down the one task you keep delaying, then ask 3 questions. What feels heavy about this? What is unclear about this? What am I avoiding about this? Be honest. You are not writing for performance. You are writing for truth. Maybe the drag is confusion. Maybe the drag is clutter. Maybe the drag is too many choices. Maybe the drag is fear. Good. Now you have something real to work with, because today is not about discipline. It is about diagnosis. You do not need to become a different person today. You need to identify the things slowing your current self down. That is where execution begins, not when you hype yourself up. When you finally tell the truth about the drag, this is day 1 of the 7-day execution reset. Identify the drag. Name it. Then come back tomorrow, because we are going to kill one friction point and make action easier.